1994 Sales Convention and Annual Dinner. Our presence today as a team is to celebrate our 1993 achievement and also to keep you updated with the management 1994 objectives and our region objective as well and programs for 1994. So from now to tonight, I look forward to your active participation and to sharing an exciting time with you in this year's convention and annual dinner. As the MC has just announced, we have lined up many programs, exciting programs for all of you. And I hope you have a pleasant and an enjoyable stay in this beautiful resort of Genting Highlands with various facilities. But one facility that I would like to advise all of you, that is, please do not
Selamat petang. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
One. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm indeed very happy to be with you today, to be with the family of Singer under the Regency. Now all of you can see how one region in Singer, what sort of force that we have in terms of human quality, in terms of human quantity, and the sort of results that you can come up with. Just to remind you, your Regency consisting of how many? Eight areas. Klang area, Telok Intan area, Sampah area, Kuantan 1, Kuantan 2, Temelong, Sentapak, and Rak. 8 areas under one region, under the leadership of Minister Alan Lee and the area managers, together with the shop managers, with a very dynamic sales force, has created $52 million sales in 1993. I think 52 million is a lot of sales. It's a lot of money. And for those of you who keep track with the company's progress of several Malaysian companies, you find that even those companies listed in the stock exchange have not come up with this sort of sales. Many companies in the stock exchange. For a company cannot even match one region in Singapore. I don't think I need to tell you, to remind you of the number of projects, both undertaken by the government and the private sector, to make the business environment so healthy in 1994 and years to come. You know that. You also know that our employment rate is very healthy, therefore people have money. Their impulse, their fever, and after that they grow even bigger and more healthier. But we need to treat this. Ladies and gentlemen, the organizing committee has put up a very interesting program for you today and tonight. Let's celebrate our success. Let's also, after this convention and after the dinner, charge ourselves up with all the determination, all the
tendency to hide it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 1993 was truly a great year.
Finally, all management staff, supervision members, all my dear fellow colleagues, and all my dear FA shop, FAs, and all our dear shop class. My topic today is the successful ways to manage a successful FA shop. As all of us are aware that today's market is growing, the society is developing from city down to the village and kampong, from the industrial sector down to the agricultural estates. As long as they are people, they are our prospective customers. They need our help and service to make their house a home. As the community is developing so rapidly, we have to bring our single products nearer to them. As such, we need to set up more FA shops to reach the customer's home. Our past experience proven to us that more than 70% of our total business were reported from FA shops. In today's market, FA shops are becoming more important in all aspects of our single business. As such, we need successful ways to manage our FA shop successfully. Here are some good points to remember. Number one, we must establish a good marketplace in a potential location to expose our single image to the local people by setting up FA shop. Number two, to create good popularity to the nearby community by distributing handbills and leaflets that advertise our FA shop's image to the local public. Number three, to organize more activities such as free service, warehouse sales in our FA shop itself to attract customers' attention of the existence of our FA shop. Number four, to display all range of products in our FA shop to capture customers' desire. Number five, to participate in all local functions organized by the local public or government so as to introduce ourselves to more people and create good relationships with people, hence create more business. Number six, engage brokers from every corner of our FA shop so as to introduce our single products by catalog selling to reach our customers' home. Number seven, always be alert of the market opportunities such as customers receiving bonuses at certain times, new developments nearby our FA shop, the supply of electricity to a new scheme in the nearby kampongs, or etc. These good opportunities or good timing should not be missed to our competitors. Number eight, take full advantage of the seasonal sales promotions, both external and internal campaigns organized by the company for us. Be sure that we understand the promotion well and also make sure we ourselves are motivated first before we motivate our customers. Number nine, sending thank you letter to a new hirer when the sales is closed, and do educate and remind hires to make prompt payment at the very beginning when the account is created. Number 10, to meet the challenges ahead, we need to improve not only the sales productivity, but also the receivables. Remember, a sale is not a sale until the last dollar is collected. As such, we need to control good receivables. In our FA shop daily operations of collection, we need to invite our hirers to come over to make prompt payment. For those late paying accounts, we must do constant follow-up and if required to take the necessary action to make good of the accounts. And last but not the least, the subject of administration is equally important for all FA shops. An account starts from sale. Once a sale is contracted, we must make sure all the legal documents such as HBA, CD1, and all other necessary documents are properly signed to protect ourselves and the company. All hire purchase agreements must be submitted once the sale is reported at any weekend. We believe by implementing all these recommendations, we will prosper and achieve greater heights in the coming years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of you and your families a happy and prosperous 1994. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. Even though Christmas is just over, I feel like I am standing here before you at the Santa Claus. Because I bring you a lot of good news. The news will bring you only make the smile, but motivate you to reach out to make 1994 a super year for yourself. In terms of financial reward. In other words, I know you will smile all the way to the bank. Even though Chinese New Year is next month, and Hari Raya is even further with the way. I want to give all of you an early advance. Are you ready?
Yeah.
With the end of 1993, I'm sure some of you are wondering what would 1994 be like. Here's the first batch of good news. Let's forget about 1993, because 1994 will be known as the year of abundance for each of you. As businessmen in Singapore, you should all look forward to double your business in 1994. Highway and the construction of the dual train system means more people with more money to spend. As the rest of the world get out of recession, our commodities will begin to enjoy better prices, and the rural area will also enjoy more spending power. On top of it, there are three other pieces of good news which you will benefit direct from. One, ASM has declared 12.5% dividend. The second is the extra bonus for civil servants, and the third is the lower of income taxes. All this means Malaysians will have more money to spend on products that will improve their lifestyle, like our range of quality single products. In short, all the conditions are favorable for you to double your business. Now, it is up to you to make up your mind to take full advantage of this favorable business condition to make 1994 the year of double bonus for yourself. But don't suffer your wife. Action program, look it in mind that this specific incentive has been especially tailored for our sales agents and sales agent dealers. Their unit will no doubt encourage you to go out with your supper, your throat, so that you can all make 1994 as supper for the year. Double your growth, double your income, and double your happiness, but don't forget to double your money. SA dealer, total sales value of 200,000 for 6 months, you get your award of $80. SA dealer, for the first quarter 1996, then the payout will be as follows. The first payout is sales agent achieving award. Our shop achieving 100% or more than the respective takeout level will be awarded the achievement award here. The first 500,000 sales value will be multiplied by 0.67%, and the shop will earn $3,303. So the next 250,000 sales value will be multiplied by 0.71%, and that shop will earn 1,775 ringgit. And also the next 250,000 sales value multiplied by 0.75%, and the earning is 1,875 ringgit. So the balance of 50,000 sales value multiplied by 14,150 ringgit and 11 gold ring. So the payout okay or not? So you want more? So better do more. Okay, we have another example again. This is another shop performance. The shop having a takeout level 500. The trade-in value is 80 ringgit. And here the models 806 and 8890, 100 ringgit, even more. So on the gas range, model G108 and G148, 80 ringgit again. Model G166, 100 ringgit. And model 332, auto purifier, 50 ringgit. Model 333, 100 ringgit again. Some more big money coming. For CDB 40 inches, that means the model 922 and 927, 100 ringgit again. And TV 21 inches, oh, this big money here. 981, 93, 985, 150 ringgit. So washing machine range, where model 588 and 599, and will be the trade-in value 100 ringgit again. Okay, we also take care of the SA of course, right? We also pay you bonus. For Dynasect model 811, every unit you sell, you will get $50 product bonus. Okay? It applies to model 815, 808, 832, 863, 8810. Also $50 bonus. Washing machine model 595, $20 for the product bonus. And the model 196 and 197, $15 product bonus given to you. And don't forget, the model 196, we also give it a free mini chopper to the customer. You see attractive? Good or not? And the Vista model 119 and 199, product bonus to SA is 20 ringgit. And this model 625 CD player, also 20 ringgit. And for model 627, 40 ringgit. Ah, this one a big money here. Bicycle 1817, 1819, 1819, $50 bonus per year. Okay, I think the shop manager must be wondering why only pay to SA. why they don't have don't worry, we go back and announce to you. Okay, so Rangers. So, ladies and gentlemen, you like this package? How you feeling? Is it fantastic?
Xin lỗi chàng sai là tay kiếm chơi rồi. 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kakak song. So if you want to see more of that, please you have to prepare yourself, work harder, and with all the support, like what di pasaran saham. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian, kelakuan-kelakuan seperti ini tidak baik kepada syarikat maupun untuk diri sendiri. Ataupun mengeluarkan cek di mana tiada uang di dalam akaunnya. Ada tak? Ada minoriti ni tak? In 1994, tahun 1984, kita cuma minimize ataupun totally hapuskan all these bad habits or ethical or moral. Melakukan kutipan bawah sistem kedai Form 200 shop ataupun Form 200 FA, tetapi tidak disokong dengan slip kemasukan bank yang sah. Mengutip wang cakaran ataupun cengkeram tetapi tidak serah kepada syarikat. Melakukan bayaran cakaran SP 2 kali. Double reversal OSP. Menggunakan waktu pejabat dalam kegiatan luar. Menyebarkan kabar-kabar angin ataupun tentang pasaran saham. Mempengaruhi audit akaun, audit cawangan dan siapa-siapa juga dalam usaha penyatatannya cuba merasuahkan auditor-auditor. Apa batu-batu banyak ni? Tidak memberi hadiah percuma, bawa promosi kepada pelanggan.
Banyak.
Yang paling teruk, yang paling sakit hati, ada juga golongan minoriti jualkan hadiah-hadiah ini kepada pelanggan. Ini bukanlah cara-cara yang etikal dan moral tinggi. Kebanyakan dari kita tahu apakah sebab-sebab berlakunya amalan yang tidak bermoral dan beretikal ini. Antara saya pernah dengar segolongan minoriti orang mengatakan syarikat kita tidak baik, barang yang mahal. Sejak sebagai seorang wakil penjual dengan 14 tahun yang lalu, ada segolongan minoriti bagi tahu saya tentang syarikat. Tetapi sehingga hari ini, selepas 14 tahun, beliau masih bekerja di sini sebagai wakil penjual. What do all these bad moral and ethics mean to the company? Apakah kesan moral dan etikal yang buruk ini terhadap syarikat? Usaha pengawalan ataupun kontrol perlu ditambah dan ini menambahkan kos operasi. More monitoring efforts and control systems are required, therefore increasing operating costs. Masa dihabiskan terhadap pembetulan kelakuan yang buruk ini. Malahan, masa itu boleh digunakan untuk kerja-kerja yang lebih produktif. Valuable time is diverted to correct the actions of bad moral and ethics instead of being used for productive methods. Keyakinan pelanggan terjejas. Poor customers' confidence. Mungkin mempengaruhi yang lain untuk mengamalkan sikap yang buruk ini. May encourage others to also follow the bad moral and ethical practices. For example, shortages. If the company is not going to take any actions against these shortages, it will be more and more. Macam penyakit. You think it's good to the company? Of course no. Kita mahu diri sendiri dan syarikat terus berjaya. Dengan itu, usaha memupuk moral serta etikal yang tinggi harus dipertingkatkan. Adalah melalui tindakan dan komitmen kita sajalah yang dapat mengesan tindak tanduk minoriti ini. Bila kita menghadapi tekanan dan pengaruh negatif, nilai moral dan etikal yang tinggi yang sekian lama kita pupuk ini akan memberi tenaga dalaman untuk memeranginya. Nilai ini juga dapat menjamin kita terus bersaing. If good and high moral and ethics, you will give us the energy to go battle with those negative influence. This high moral and ethics will enable us to sustain competitive edge. The organization shall measure from time to time to curb these unethical practices, which at times seem to be harsh. But in reality, it is necessary to protect the income and livelihoods of the entire organization, who are people like you and me. Organisasi ini akan terus mengambil langkah-langkah untuk menghapuskan amalan yang tidak etikal ini. Tindakan ini kadang-kala dipandang sebagai keterlaluan maupun dikatakan tidak bertimbang rasa. Tetapi ianya perlu untuk menjaga semua yang terlibat dalam organisasi ini. Setiap kita memainkan peranan yang berlainan dalam organisasi ini. Biar kita mengingatkan bahawa apa juga peranan kita maupun pengurus kedai, pengurus kawasan, wakil penjual, shop club, sales agent shop, masing-masing memainkan peranan yang tersendiri. Kita juga bertanggungjawab terhadap pelanggan, masyarakat, keluarga dan yang paling mustahak syarikat kita, di mana ianya memberi rezeki dan peluang untuk maju kepada kita. Ini adalah penting untuk menjamin persaingan dan menyedari wawasan kita maupun wawasan 2030. We must seriously apply ourselves to the task of inculcating high moral and ethics in order to sustain competitive edge and realizing our vision for long-term progress and prosperity to our customers, to our family, and most important of all, to our company, which provides us our livelihood and an excellent opportunity to excel. With this, ladies and gentlemen, tuan dan puan-puan, I hope you... All my area managers to come on stage, please.
I cannot mention all the names, but you know